Hello, foodie people. So I thought I'll do this video to tell you guys the importance of growing your own stuff and give you idea of how to try and grow your own stuff as we've done. Um, there's so much mess here, but it's a good mess. Um, it's the middle of what, March, and we kind of started growing our own, kind of seeding our own stuff. The way the UK weather is. I'll show you guys outside quickly and see what is happening outside. So you can see all the snow that is happening outside to try and see them early enough. If you don't have a greenhouse, and even if you have a greenhouse, it tends to be very cold. So the best thing is to obviously try and see if you can just do it indoors. So what we've done is turn our spare room into a messy room, but a good messy room because we're giving all these plants a really good head start. So I'm going to walk you through what we've done and then obviously trying to kind of recycle all this bottles and water bottles and using them as a planters. So you don't need to go to the market or go to B&Q or home base to get your planters. You can actually use your takeaway bowls, you can use your water bottles, and you can just cut them and just punch holes in them and use them. So I'm going to show you around to see what we've done, and maybe you can get some good lessons from them, and then make it your own way. Collect stuff. You can actually use things like toilet rolls when you run out of the toilet rolls. The paper that the toilet roll is rolled on, you can actually use that as planters as well. Just give the head start. Give it a really good head start. By the time the winter is gone, summer comes, your plants are actually ready to go in the soil. So I'm going to show you around quickly. Our window is actually facing south facing, so that means we get a lot of sun. So what we've done is we put a lot of stuff on the windows here, and as I said before, all these bottles are all recycled from families that drink a lot of bottled water. We drink some as well, but we get them from family and friends and just cut them, punch holes underneath, and then put the soil in. And I grow about 10 different, one of the best, 10 most, the hottest chilies that you can get on the planet. We were talking about what do you call it? Carolina Reaper, elephant trunk, peppers. Yeah, we've got so many cabbage growing here, as you can see. We've got a bit of pepper here as well still. As I told you before. So these are all the toilet roll paper thin. So you can just recycle them, put some soil in, and they're gonna grow. So we got here some takeaway bowls that we punch holes in, and the peppers are growing still in them. It's got a bit more scotch bonnet. We're growing a bit of scotch bonnet as well, and tomatoes are all here. This cups, we recycled them. We did some party few years, about 2 years ago, a year ago now. And I kept all these caps. I didn't know they were going to be, come in good use, but, they've actually come in good use. So we've got some broccoli. As you can see, we've got some broccoli growing here. So yeah, and we've got here, obviously, tomatoes. We're giving a really good head start to these tomatoes. So by the time summer comes, they're ready to go in the soil. So we've got more tomatoes here as well. So don't do what we did. Initially we bought some of this, growing pots, but you don't have to grow. You don't really have to do them. Just get your own recycle ones, and you'll be good. As you can see here, even a bigger water bottle, you just cut them into two flat, and you just put some soil in them. Milk bottles that we actually got from, the milk that we buy, just use them. You don't have to buy anything. I promise you, and they will do really well. We've got so many tomatoes. We're gonna give you some away to family and friends, that want to grow tomatoes. So there's, we're growing quite a lot of them, but they all want to come in really good use. You got here growing some what do you call it? Some edamame beans as well. So there's those, I think, are edamame beans. We've got a variety of different stuff. So this year we're growing over 30 different stuff. So we're gonna grow okra to the the chilies that I mentioned. We're gonna be growing ademalies from Ghana. Those of you that are from Ghana, you probably know what I'm talking about. One of the most healthiest leaves on earth, full stop. So we're gonna be growing all that. So yeah, it's gonna be a wonderful season. I'm loving it already. But what ideal way is to obviously try and promote, show people what we're doing and get people to actually, probably learn from us. Even do better than we do. We're gonna be using a lot of this stuff that we're growing. Obviously, I'm gonna be using them to make different kind of food that people will obviously appreciate, and that is what's up. I'm encouraging you guys to start growing your own stuff. If you want good ideas of how to go about doing them, you can shout out. I'm more than ready to actually help. I can come, all the way drive to your place and probably help you set up if you've got a back garden that you want to turn into, really good planting garden. I can actually, give you some few tips as to how to go about them. If you have moved to a new place and you're looking for allotment as we have done, so I can, just go online and just see what allotment is around you, and you can actually start growing your own stuff. I'm gonna make a video, obviously, on my allotment soon. I call it farm. That's my farm. And yeah, we're gonna learn a lot from each other. Push each other. To grow our own stuff. Mint tree. We've got quite a lot growing in the backyard as well. But you can do really good fresh mint tea from this. And regarding all your labels, don't try to buy any labels if you can, because you can actually use all the plastic stuff. Just cut them this way and use around them. I mean, you don't need to buy anything, to be honest with you. We've done that mistake of buying some of these things, and we haven't actually used them. We're beginning to use some of them, but trust me, you don't need to buy anything. You can actually recycle everything, and you will be good. Yeah. Until next time, look after yourself, look after each other, and then stay healthy. And then obviously, I'm gonna come by soon. So yeah, bye.